Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I am the Maize Man. Before we get started, be sure to like this video, share it with your friends on social media, and of course, subscribe if you haven't already. Today we are talking Michigan recruiting, plus Jim Harbaugh had some choice words for the NCAA. We'll go over what he said, and I'll tell you why I'm upset, all that, and of course, I'm upset. No disrespect, respectfully, but disrespectfully, it's disrespect. Don't be disrespectful. Those vile, disgusting Spartans, poor little bro, man. And I'm gonna tell them why I'm mad. That vile, disgusting cesspool in Columbus, the other state, and of course, as always, I'm upset. First things first, I'm going to tell them why I'm mad. The AP and coaches polls just came out, and Michigan dropped a spot in both, falling to number 9 in the coaches poll, being leapfrogged by none other than Penn State, and in the AP poll being replaced at number 9 by Missouri. Here's why it makes me upset. I'm upset. Missouri wants to be Michigan so bad. Number one, they got out of the transfer portal Michigan commit linebacker out of Belleville High School, 4-star Jeremiah Beasley, who transferred before the season in the transfer portal. Plus, the whole thing with the Block M, all of a sudden they're wearing Block M's. They're trying to wear the Block M better than Michigan. Where's the Block M? Of course, Michigan made the Block M what it is today in terms of college athletics. It's disgusting. It makes me upset. We need to schedule Missouri, or they need to find their way to the CFP, because that's where we're going to be, and put the beat down on them there. Either way, we move on. Really quickly, former Michigan head football coach, former Michigan star quarterback Jim Harbaugh spoke briefly about the NCAA officially giving Michigan the notice of allegations stemming from the Connor Stalions investigation. Coach Harbaugh had this to say. He said, quote, "They've been keeping money away from players for decades. They just got hit with a $2.7 billion lawsuit. They have no credibility. That's the truth." Spoken like a true Michigan man, the true Michigan man that he is, and I detected no lies. The lie detector test determined that was the truth. So I got to give him some credit there. Obviously, he's preparing the Chargers for week 1 in the NFL. He's trying to get that ready, but still has time enough to address the NCAA and their antiquated, outdated, stupid existence. That said, we move on to some more exciting news for Michigan, starting with recruiting and top 100 linebacker in the 2025 class, Nathaniel Owusu-Boateng. Of course, Michigan has been hot on the trails of Boateng for the last couple of months. He's a 6-foot, 200-pounder out of IMG Academy by way of Manassas, Virginia, right here in the DMV area. He has a top schools list that includes Michigan, Notre Dame, USC, Florida, Texas, and the other state. He has visited 4 of those schools, including Michigan, and he intends to see Florida. I'm sorry, he just visited Florida for Miami as well. So I'm sure that left a bad taste in his mouth, as they ran up and down the field in not a great way, by the way, leaving just Texas for him to take an official visit to that he has not yet. But Michigan is trying to get him back on campus for the game this week against Texas. Hopefully it's a good game for Michigan. Let's say that. We know the defense is going to show up, though, and that's where, of course, he would be playing. He had this to say about his recruitment, about Michigan. He said, quote, "We see things that Michigan is doing with the defensive coordinator, Coach Wink," speaking of Wink Martindale, Coming from the Ravens, having an NFL style, he knows what it takes to get to the next level. On my official visit, I saw the brotherhood, the teamwork, and the cohesiveness. That's the type of team I want to play for, a team that would die for the brotherhood. Of course, he said this speaking to On3's E.J. Holland. He also went on to talk about linebackers coach Brian Jean-Marie. He had this to say about him. He's told me that if Ernest Hausman and Jayshon Barham have great years, they're going to need somebody to come in and play. They want somebody to step up, and he feels that I could do that. I'm ready to take on whatever it is. He said they are recruiting me heavy. They've been telling me that we could continue the IMG brotherhood. That's really their main message to me. Of course, Owusu Boateng would be a very much needed and welcome addition to Michigan's recruiting class, especially after losing edge rusher Nate Marshall in a flip to Auburn. So getting somebody like Owusu Boateng would be massive in the 2023 class. He is, like I said, 6 foot, 200 pounds, rated as the 69th player in the nation, the number 5 linebacker, and the 11th player in the state of Florida. We'll keep you posted on this and other recruitments. Keep it locked to the channel as we move on. Speaking of people possibly visiting and those who actually will be visiting for Michigan's tilt against number 3 Texas, that will include in-state tight end Lincoln Keys. Keys is a big target for Michigan. 6'6", 220 pounder in the 2026 class. Right now, he's rated as a 3-star recruit, but I expect that to go up. He's out of Saline, Michigan, so we'll keep you up to date on Lincoln Keys, as well as the other players that are slated to visit, including Victor Singleton, the cornerback out of Toledo Central Catholic, 4-star corner. He's a 6 foot, 160 pounder, rated the number 4 corner in all of the country in the 2026 class, the number 2 player in the state of Ohio in the 2026 class, and 45th nationally. Right now, he has a crystal ball to the other state, but Michigan will have him on campus for the Texas game, obviously trying to, change that decision. This, of course, is in an unofficial capacity, but still getting him on campus is a big deal. The Wolverines will also be welcoming 4-star corner in the 2026 class, Jordan Thomas, out of New Jersey, out of Bergen Catholic, 6 foot, 175 pounder, ranked the 15th rated corner in the class, the number 1 player in the state of New Jersey, and 144 nationally. This will be his first visit to Ann Arbor in an unofficial capacity. So Michigan's definitely recruiting hard in terms of that secondary, in terms of visitors for Texas. They'll also have top 24/7 linebacker Kenneth Goodwin out of Harbor City, California, 2026 class, a 4-star linebacker. He will also be visited in an unofficial capacity, 6'1", 205 pounder. Goodwin looks like an absolute animal when you watch the tape, but we'll keep you posted on that recruitment as well. Be sure to follow me everywhere at Maize Madman. Be sure to check out the lives, like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Also, join the community. I just started a YouTube community. You get, for the lowest tier, you get custom badges next to your name every time you comment, whether it be in a live or on pre-recorded videos like this one. And then in the higher tiers, you get more and more goodies, as you can see, including, everyone pretty much knowing who you are at the top level. So be sure to join the community. It really helps to support the content and this YouTube channel. So be sure to check it out. Also, be sure to check out this Friday, the preview show. I will be doing a Michigan versus Texas preview show this Friday, 8:00 p.m. Be sure to check that out. Until next time, stay angry, my friends. I'm upset.
Ladies and gentlemen, this might be our best season ever. Our ratings, they're about to go through the roof.
All right, now I'ma calm down. So I'ma calm down, son. I just don't get that all that Maize and that lock and all that. I just don't get it, son, for real.
Just calm
and how the